If there is one thing that I've learned about the YCS Lockdown Tournament, is that some of these decks in Yu-Gi-Oh!, no matter what tier the other deck is going against, that other deck can get wrecked, and I mean really bad. In this particular video, we're going to be shedding a spotlight on these particular decks. These decks are extremely powerful, dare I say, underrated for the May 2020 format? Era? What do you call it? Of course, if you guys want to see more videos like this, then make sure you destroy that like button, but also let us know down below in the comment section what deck do you think is underrated and why. Without further ado, let's jump on in. A popular strategy amongst unpopular players, I'm not calling you guys losers or anything, I'm just saying you're not really popular, is Mekk-Knight. Now, Mekk-Knight does get overshadowed in the Eternity Code set because Mekk Orcus Girsu is an Orcus monster. But that doesn't mean that the Mekk-Knight strategy can't take advantage of this card. This strategy actually has a 2-card combo that can rip out your opponent's entire hand and extra deck on turn 1. And it's rather consistent. It's actually scarily good. Just when you think that the strategy didn't have a first turn play, it does something like that, and again, that can be very daunting. Going second against the Mekk-Knight strategy, of course you know how it plays. Your opponent plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, you get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. Special summoning your Mekk-Knight monsters to your opponent's columns, gaining additional effects, being able to destroy cards on their side of the field. The cool thing about the Mekk-Knight strategy is that you can play it as a pure variant, and you can also combine it with other strategies, making the strategy too strong. Don't get Madolche when I say this strategy. I just said it, but that was the pun. But Madolche does get cards inside of the Eternity Code set that is amazing. Madolche Salon allows them to get an additional normal summon. Like, seriously, I am still not over the fact that there is no Salon in here. I was lied to. It's like giving a girl $40 and this is what she does with it. Don't be signing out peace treaties. Not only that, Madolche Salon allows you to set a spell or trap Madolche card by playing the Madolche strategy, and a new card in the set is Madolche Promenade, a card that lets you negate your opponent's card effects, return a Madolche card to your hand if you have Chateau on your side of the field, but also allows you to attach a material to one of your Madolche Exceeds. The only thing that the Madolche strategy need was that bit of consistency, a way to be able to go past your opponent stopping your first summon. Not only did they get that, they got another cool card to help disrupt the opponent. Madolche, too strong. Plunder Patroll always going for the grandest booty of it all. I can say that now because it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card and it's perfectly acceptable to make puns about Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I'm just here for the booty. Plunder Patrol is a strategy based off of special summoning monsters from the extra deck depending on the attribute your opponent has. Now the deck actually can easily bypass that and can make some really cool boards. But the best thing about this is the new Plunder Patrol ship fusion, which does some really cool things. Plunder Patrol ship lists allows you to special summon a Plunder Patrol monster from your hand or spell and trap card zone. I forgot to mention that the Plunder Patrols like to be spell and trap cards too, so I guess it's like a special summon from the extra deck type thing and equip to things. It also allows you to negate an opponent's monster effect by discarding a Plunder Patrol card from your hand. And if this card happens to have an equipment to it, you can add another Plunder Patrol card from your deck to your hand, meaning it literally is free or actually a reinforcement of the army surge card. I like Plunder Patrols. The ability to be able to use those Plunder Patrol cards when they're equipped on the opponent's turn, gaining you significant advantage, but I mean, come on, who has been waiting for a good pirate deck? Move out of the way, fur hires. Plunder Patrol is the move. Looking back at my zombie deck profile, I'm fairly disappointed in it. While it is a really good deck profile, zombies actually have just a little bit more to bring to the table. They can do what that zombie profile was doing a little better, or you can just say a little more consistently. And that's why it lands this strategy on the underrated list, because only my zombie players would know the true potential of a zombie strategy. You'd have to be brain dead not to, right? Because you need brains to... Alright, well, I'm done explaining myself. The zombie strategy probably uses Crystron Hulk just as good as some of the other strategies. getting out one of your necessary pieces to get a Doom King Valor drop to your side of the field. The strategy is also really good at disrupting the opponent through Zombie World. There are so many top strategies that need their monsters to be what they are, and they kinda can't be what they are if they are zombies. I think that there is probably a few more strides that can be made with this particular strategy, but right now it's a really powerful deck that disrupts the opponent off of the back of one field spell card. Following up on this list is Generaider. This is literally a pun in itself. I don't write these things, but I would accept the job of being the name pun guy. That sounds pretty fun. Now, Generaider generates tokens on your side of the field, but that's not why the Generaider strategy is severely underrated. Your Mekk or Girsu allows you to make a True King of all calamities, and you guys should already know how I feel about True King of all calamities, amongst other cards, and the fact that you can special summon level 9 monsters to your side of the field with ease in this strategy is what makes it top notch. The Generaider monsters can always tribute other Generaider monsters or their existing archetype, meaning that the strategy can gain a myriad of effects as far as negation, searching, and whatever it needs. The strategy is good. The new monster Lopter, is that his name? We're just gonna call him Lopter. Lopter allows you to tribute monsters on the field to be able to spell summon other Generaider monsters to your side of the field. Did I forget to mention that your field spell cards gives you like a plethora of tokens so you can use Lopter's effect to bring out the appropriate Generaider? I mean, yeah, this deck's pretty good, isn't it? ABC might have taken a huge hit with ABC Dragon Buster going to 1 in the previous Forbidden list, but the strategy actually gets some pretty good support out of Eternity Code and Union Driver. Now, Union Driver doesn't seem like much. Its equip effect only happens on the field. He can't equip himself from hand to a monster, but his effect is actually cool when you can equip him to a card. Being able to banish himself to equip an appropriate Union monster to your side of the field means you're not restricted to keeping that monster to the equip card. You can special summon that card. This card acts as a catalyst, some sort of a reinforcement of the army for the strategy, allowing you to get into the appropriate Union monster, eventually equipped and then to your side of the field. I know Buster Dragon is limited to 1, but people forget that ABC is a Link deck almost first, and then a fusion thing second. A new wave of powerful Link monsters are going to be in the upcoming sets, and ABC is primed to take advantage of most of them, if not all of them. I think that the ABC strategy is in an interesting position. While you did lose Buster Dragon, you actually got more extra deck space to abuse these new Link monsters. Definitely gotta watch out for them, because I'm always cooking something up for one of my favorite strategies. The last strategy to mention, or at least that I am going to mention, is the Crusadia strategy. I didn't think that Crusadias were good anymore. I thought that it was either make a Dragon Link board or bust. But Lorelli Kana definitely showed me that Crusadias can not only OTK through interruptions, as that it's a strategy that doesn't need to be able to make those Dragon Link boards to go first. Being able to use the Artifact Scythe combo, making Hauclofibrix and Scythe, destroying your own Scythe to be able to prevent the opponent from special summoning, and then following up with OTK situations, this is what makes the deck special. But Crusadia isn't just about that going first. It can do some other crazy cool things depending on how you want to play it. The deck also ironically wants to play the bigger kaijus and give the opponent the biggest monster available. Against decks that don't really stop you from attacking, then yeah, they can just go for game. There are actually quite a few competitive decks in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game that will just allow you to sneak a huge monster or place a huge monster on their side of the field and allow you to just do all the work and attack for game. They never see you going into your battle phase. I think Crusadia's biggest asset is its versatility. Like I said, you could play a Dragon Link variant. You can also play a OTK Black Garden variant, the one that I played inside of the YCS tournament, or you can decide to play Crusadias in a mixture of Mekk-Knight decks or other strategies. Regardless, how you play Crusadia is dependent on what you want to do to scrape your opponent. That's it for the top underrated decks for May 2020. Again, if you guys want to see more videos like this, then let us know down below in the comment section. Also, be sure to hit that like button because you're too strong. I hope you guys are staying safe in trying times like this. We try our best to give you guys live duels and videos so you're not missing Yu-Gi-Oh! Too much. But anyways, I hope you guys are also having a great day like I am.